So what's interesting, if you watch, you know, chickens don't have hands, of course, but they use their feet when they're looking for this cracked corn I put down. If you watch them, they'll just kick it around. See that guy kicking around? Look at that guy. So my whole point in all this is nature's got like 10,000 million gazillion, that's one of my kids' numbers, 77,000 different things we can utilize. And that replaces like a mower. People will pay money for these things. And this isn't just mowing that. So we take that to that twice a day. They're disturbing the soil, and there is just so much life, because I've talked about the sigmoid curve, but we've powered this sorghum 3 times now. 3 times. It was 8-9 feet tall. We trampled it, then it grew, then we mowed it, and then it grew back to that, and now we're doing this. So 3 times. We've got 3 different layers of 3 different manures down here. And this soil just feels like a sponge. You see how that? And people give Gabe Brown shit that is not real soil, because he's got like 7 inches of this black stuff. It's better than soil. And, you know, if you do that year after year after year after year, we're not going to have to truck in the CAFO shit in here. It's just going to crank. But look at them work. You know, it's interesting on YouTube. There'll be a lot of people that just throw piles out in a wheelbarrow, and they just let the chickens use their feet to dig through that like a compost, and they'll level it out in 5 or 6 hours. I got one more chicken tractor to move. I haven't shared with you the bees, and I was going to show that to you, but I'm walking out and I'll show that to you here. So you're pretty familiar with what we did. This is popcorn and hemp. We're going to try to do a lot more different stuff, but as you look back, that's what that animal interaction does. And there's, see, that one's coming. And then the big boy came from there. So you can see that's recovering back. You give this a week, it'll be 4, 5, 6 feet tall. And why I talk about the sigmoid curve is, when we move them all the time, we keep this big, it's got the ginormous root mass. It doesn't deteriorate, so it rapidly comes back. But anyway, I got the bees over there. They're Courtney's old teacher. They call him Hare Clark, but his name's John Clark. Brought him out about a week ago. That guy's coming. Then we get into where the sheep just came from. And the sheep were here longer away and then shorter away as we get close here. And each team of sheep, if you will, were a little bit different in aggression. This was one of our best grazers here. This is gold right here. When they can take, I mean, this stuff was 9, and they trampled all this down right here. And the soil life that's going on, as I pull this root, that's a big C4 grass here. This is how you make soil. Look at all these roots down in here. You're making your organic matter by keeping the crop in an adolescent stage, and the bigger the roots are, that more you get that thatch, black shit on top, and then all those deeper, dense roots are really creating your organic matter for you. See that down in here? And we're heading to the bees. On task. This corn, I always get off task. This corn's freaking nuts, man. Look at that popcorn right there. The thing will hardly fit in our little kiosk. Probably 16 inches long. There's my flip-flops. Ouch. So the sun's not out, but all this buckhorn kind of runs on a clock. As soon as that east sun gets pretty strong, you see, you go by the buckhorns or clovers or morning glories. They all express in the morning because they're coming out of that cool and dew, and that flower can really take advantage of all the wildlife that's working for it. But what's going to be interesting here is we're going to see a lot of honeybees out here in this clover and buckhorn. As we get closer to the bees here, this is our honey wagon, if you will. I just about rolled my ankle. Hopefully they don't sting me. There they are. There's two of them. Right there. Right there. I can't imagine what happens if I open up this lid. Got a big honeycomb in there. See them kind of circling around. See if we can find them working anywhere. That's a grasshopper. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. So we won't have honey this year here. We're going to work with a lot of people that do, but we want to increase the number of hives exponentially on all the stuff we're doing. A lot of stories about people with allergies that just started taking local honey and they got off all their Allegra and all that stuff. And who knows, that might, oh, there's this purple, see these yellow birds? I don't see these guys anywhere, and I got this huge family of these yellow birds right there. When this buckhorn turns completely purple, it's really cool. See them? See if I can zoom in here. They're all right there. There they go. All right.